Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series following Kaiserin Margaret. Kaiserin Margaret, a very interesting character. If you take a look at her traits, somebody pointed this out in the comments. It's not that she's like a super goodly, kind person or anything. If you look at her traits, content, humble, zealous, and shy, there's nothing about being compassionate or just or anything like that. She is improvident, so she does give to the poor, but as somebody pointed out, it's probably more out of like a God-fearing sense rather than a truly compassionate sense. And I think that makes for a very interesting character. She's not a bad person by any means, but she's not necessarily what you would think of as like a very good person either. And I think that makes her kind of fascinating. So yeah, very interesting character. Her father was named a saint despite not being a saintly man at all. So we'll see if Kaiserin Marguerite can live up to that name, and perhaps she'll become a saint herself because she's certainly got the traits that they appreciate in good Catholic women. I imagine in any other circumstances she would have ended up as a nun, but well, she's the Kaiserin, so you can't be too nun-like when you are the Empress of the Roman Empire. Now, we didn't have a chance to do it in the last episode, but we do have some interesting characters in our court. You guys know Nikephoros Blamides. This guy's been around for a while. Chancellor, court chronicler, royal architect, and probably at least 5 other jobs. This man does it all, and he does it quite well. A historical character here who, very interesting character indeed. We've also got our personal champion and bodyguard, Sergios Balsamon. This guy's kind of badass, honestly. And he's served us well so far. We've also got this character, Alistair the Barrel Mackenzie. Yeah, he was a crusader who came with that failed crusade here, and rather than going back home to Scotland, he decided to stay and swear himself into the service of Kaiserin Marguerite. And he became a member of our personal guard. Now, how did he manage to pull that off? Well, considering that he's a eager reveler and Sergios Balsamon, our personal champion bodyguard's an eager reveler as well, I imagine they did it over drinks, and so that's how he ended up with this particular job. He's a hefty man with a healthy appetite, and he knows how to put his sword to work. So yeah, pretty good character there. Then we have a couple characters with a little bit more of a personal connection to Kaiserin Marguerite here. The first one is Quasmeralda. Yeah, I mean, look at this poor cursed child here. Dwarf, hunchbacked, hideous, yet unfailingly loyal to her best friend, Kaiserin Marguerite. Now, she came here with her father, Theodotus. They were poor Greek peasants, and she ended up coming to see the great funeral of Kaiser Manuel. And while there, she actually happened to come across the scene in which the former Duke of Philippopolis, Philotheos, was beating Kaiserin Marguerite, and she offered us some solace after the events of that, and so that's how she ended up becoming our best friend. There was another character involved in that event as well, and keep in mind this happened a couple of years ago now, and that is Bjorn the Bear Cub. This is a good Catholic Saxon lad who came along with some of the knights or mercenaries and warriors here. He's a huge lad, and he came across this event as well when Philotheos was laying his beating upon the Empress. And, he was a little bit younger then, but he was still a big, brave kid. And he tried to fight off this, he tried to fight off Philotheos to defend the Marguerite. He ended up getting himself a little bit of a beating for it, but you know what? I think that just kind of galvanized him to try to become a great protector for Kaiserin Marguerite. And so he's been studying, how to be a good fighter. And you know what? He's also one of our friends. He has a crush on us as well. Because I mean, we are an empress, so of course he would develop that. And funnily enough, Quasmerelda has a crush on him, so there's a little bit of a love triangle going on here. And for all of you who have gone through your teenage years already, as I'm sure almost all of you in the audience have, you guys know how the drama is when you're young. And so you know what, there's that's the same in the medieval times. There's gonna be drama. So we're gonna get time rolling here. And hopefully complete our education. Unfortunately, Romilda, our lady in waiting, just passed away there, but that leaves an opportunity for Quasmerelda potentially to get a job as a lady in waiting when she is old enough for it. But yeah, what else can we do here? We can ransom this guy over here. There we go. Get a little bit of money there. Our money, we're making like a pretty good amount of money there. So, let's see. Anything else interesting we can do? We can lawfully imprison our spy master. Oh, 98% chance. Considering that our regent is Princess Stefania and she's the one who makes these decisions, I can't imagine that Princess Stefania and Gabriella are getting along. I imagine that they're probably kind of acting against each other. So I could totally see Princess Stefania using her sway now that she's solidified herself a little bit as regent to imprison Gabriella. So we're going to set that in motion there. And that is going to be successful. Gabriella has been apprehended and awaits her fate safely locked in the dungeons. What kind of punishment can you face for that? Let's see. Take the vows. No, she won't. Banish her. No. Well, I think we'll keep her in prison for now anyways. We need a new spy master. Let's see. Count Dionysos of Tarsa. No, we don't want a minus 100 spy master. Our guardian Irenaeus, though, is actually not too bad. So I think that we will put him in charge of that because at least we can trust the man there. So there we go. Yeah, we're just going to let some time pass because I don't think we need to, jump into any immediate wars or anything. Our realm priest Lawrence endorses us. Well, that's good. Thank you. We've got him trying to convert Constantinople, but he's really terrible. He's like 6. He's only got 6 learning. Ugh. Considering you're an astute intellectual, how's your learning so bad? Yeah, base is 0. Wow, what a failure of a priest there. Agath's learning has increased. Well, that's good. What about our learning? Oh, successor, the Knight Indomitable. Gains the Master of Rebels attribute. Alistair Mackenzie becomes your acclaimed knight. Well, that is pretty good to see, but unfortunately, Heracleos Galaton had to die for him to get that position there. Oh, he was our marshal. Ooh, who do we make our marshal now? Duke Wealth of Philippopolis here? Maybe. Can he survive this this rebellion that's going on in his lands here? He just probably does not have enough troops. Is the unfortunate thing. I mean, we could give him a little bit more money, but we already gave him a bunch, didn't we? I'll give him another 150, and like if you can't win with that, oh there, I did bring in another 700 mercenaries. Okay, now don't just waste them, please. Like I need you. You're a good loyal man. Like don't just let your troops get killed. Go and join them up over here. Yes, please. There we go. Thankfully. Keeping an eye on what's going on over here. All right, so he's the AI is at least playing it a little bit smarter there. Typhus can't. Oh God, no. All right, do not worry. Typhus is treatable. I assure you. Do no more than what is necessary. Come on. All right, we're feeling a little bit brighter. All right, so health is poor, so we're not gonna die. Oh my gosh, look at us. We look emaciated. Horrible. I would not want to get typhus, but thankfully it's treatable, right? So I'm sure we'll be A-okay, right? Come on now. Typhus. Ooh, health catastrophic penalty. Wow. That's actually one of the worst one. Yeah, catastrophic penalty. That's rough. But it doesn't say we're gonna die anytime soon, so hopefully we'll make it through it. Herculeus finally kicked the bucket. Age 81. Died as an exile, but you know, he lived as an exile as well. So hey, there we go. So, you know, he was a member of the Black Company, became a duke, and then he became an exile again. So he lived as he died as he lived. Unlike many before me, I was strong enough to survive the ravages of the dreaded camp fever. It was a brutal challenge, I cannot deny it, but I persevered. I lived to fight another day. Well, thank goodness, I did not want another character to suffer from it. Oh, Alistair's got it. Oh man, hopefully he makes it through. This is that's kind of what happens sometimes when oh, Bjorn came of age, military engineer, military misguided warrior. I mean, yeah, he was never gonna become a brilliant commander or anything, but a confident knight as well. Let's get you into like something a little bit more like normal looking. Let's put him into some armor or something, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Get him some armor there. And let's get, I usually like to put these custom characters with no headwear so we can see, you know, see this strong jaw kid. He's, you know, the kid's a Chad, so let's show off that strong jaw that he's got there. But yeah, all right, so we survived that. Let's see if Alistair can make it through. I mean, he's near death, but he might be able to survive. But yeah, it's freaking typhus. The disease is ravaging the realm here. Honestly, I think we should probably put some more money into our hospices and let's hope for the best. Gabriella died in the dungeons. What did she die of? Died of heart failure. Oh, that's sad. Gabriella the Rose. It's, you know, it happens. You know, not everyone makes it through these medieval times and lives to an old age of 81 like Herculeus does. All right, can you pull off some sort of victory here? We'll see. But I'm hoping because Duke Welfare is he's a pretty good guy. We also got a new Duke of Steermont as well, Duke Gelder. He's a good Saxon man, an albino and avaricious. Cool character there as well. I remember fondly all the good times I shared with Isidoros when we were younger. He's now entered the world of adults. He will always be dear to me. Aw. Oh, and we have come of age as well. With the help of Irenaeus and the university, I've achieved an understanding of stewardship that far exceeds that of any of my peers. Even though I had a natural inclination towards the subject, my mastery of it is still an achievement. As I take my first steps into adulthood, I find myself reminiscing of some of the people who made an impact on me and the woman I have become. The friendship I shared with Quasmerelda meant a lot to me when we were both still young, and to have her by my side means a lot. And we had some memorable times with Isidoros here. So we got, nice, so not the level 5 trait. We got the level 4 trait, which is still pretty good, and that means we can pick our lifestyle. There's part of me that's almost tempted to go down the like theologian or scholar route here rather than jump right into the stewardship one, because our character yeah, honestly, it's like it's half tempting because we are very like faith focused, faithful, zealous proselytizer. Honestly, I could see this. So what would do theology focus? You know what? I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. Yeah, even though we don't get the bonus, just for a little while, anyways. We'll get a couple of these traits. Then then we'll switch back. The question is, do we want to go to university again here? Honestly, I think we do. I want to see if we can get that level 5 trait. And look at the bonuses. Like, if you look at Vaticano, it's got +3 bonuses here. But Constantinople here has +6. Larger religious center and the Pandidactarian here. Gonna give us a nice bonus there. We're gonna spend the money to ensure that this is successful. And yeah, it's going to cost us 15k, half of our remaining money. But I think that this is going to be worth it. And we're making a good chunk of money right now anyways, so let's continue our post-secondary education. I'm finally here walking in the hollowed halls of Constantinople's centers of learning, revered seat of all the knowledge in the Orthodox world, and all the known world anyways. I have so much to learn from the holy men and women who gather between these venerable walls. And what about all the ancient scrolls and books? Of course, major centers of culture are also active markets and offer all the distractions that a student could desire. Time to get started. Look at this. We already start almost at level 1 here. So we're going to study as hard as we can and hope that we get that level 5 trait, that rare level 5. My in-depth studies in the Catholic doctrine at Constantinople have confronted me with so many new questions, not all of which seem to have clear-cut answers. Some even seem to have contradictory explanations. Contradictions? In a religion? Say it ain't so. Is faith supposed to be completed by reason or not? Does faith only deal with the unseen or not? Can we even know what is unseen or not? Yes or no? There must be meaning in these contradictions. Yeah, perhaps there is. And we have made some progress, so our studies become much more successful. There we go. We already hit level 1, so we've got the low chance to upgrade our trait. So that's good. Yeah, let's hope that we get a bunch of good events and get a good chance to get that level 5 trait, because that would be ideal. That level 5 trait would be really, really nice. So yeah, one can only hope. Our traits ended up pretty good. I mean, learning is 17. Even our martial is not that bad, 11. Like, it's average, so that's not terrible. Teaching at Constantinople takes place for the most part in oral form, and students are encouraged to exercise their rhetorical prowess and to show the progress of their learning in debates in front of their peers and teachers. Today, Sergius has asked me and Ksenia to take up opposing sides on the topic of generals of the ancient and modern times to discuss it out. Ksenia answer. A Karelian woman. Interesting. Let me begin from the scriptures, as everyone knows. Wow, 95% chance our position is stronger. That's pretty good. 95% chance. I'll take that. Yeah, let's win this debate here. And we won the debate, and our studies become much more successful there. Yeah, look at this. We're already... Looks like we're at level... No, we're almost at level 2 already. So there we go. Our studies are looking pretty good so far, I would say. We do have a rebellion brewing, but no worries there. Listen to me, Epiphania shouts maniacally. If you read between the lines in the Almagest, it's obvious. You just need to combine a hawk-shaped chess piece, and a spear, all while adhering to the principles of the contributions to medicine by the Greek Galen and the Persian Razis. Trust me, it'll work. Perhaps it wasn't a good idea for Epiphania to study for 36 hours straight. I've been awake for 36 hours straight on a couple of occasions, and yeah, it's not good. I don't have time for your nonsense, Epiphania. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, she starts holding a grudge, but honestly, I'm not too. Don't worry about that. So we hit level 2, so there we go. We gain 1 perk point. Medium chance to upgrade our education trait as well. I'd love to get the high chance, or even the very high chance to upgrade that trait, but oh, nice. Then we got a little bit of a bonus there. Today, our teacher Gennadios begins. We are going to examine the anatomy of a falcon. An excited murmur spreads through the lecture hall as we all appreciate the hooded bird standing proudly on the teacher's gloved arm. Much can be learned by studying the bodies of the animals as the ancients taught us. Does anyone want to help me with the dissection demonstration? I volunteer to help. Ooh, this might be the one time where we don't take that option, because I don't think our character would volunteer for this particular thing. So we're just going to say very interesting. Gives us a little bit of a boost. We still got time. There's still three more months. There we go. Yeah, look at that. We're getting some. We aced an assignment. We are very well learned. So yeah, we should be okay here. Did Alistair, hey, look, Alistair survived the typhus. Good on him. I'm glad to see it. Level of splendor increased. Wow, the Rabe dynasty is known far and wide. Excellent news. Your university studies become more successful. Yeah, we're almost at level 3. As I'm leaving class after a deep thought-inducing class by Sergios, my attention is drawn by the chaotic laughter and screaming coming from outside. Epiphania. Oh my god, who is this woman? The Greek drunkard woman here. She's leading a donkey along singing its praise. A crowd of students replies, "Hee-haw, sire," as hee-haw after almost every line. When they notice me, they chant, "Join us, join us." The frown on Sergios' face speaks volumes about his thoughts on the matter. This is outrageous. Yeah, exactly. Look, we get this bonus because we're shy, so we actually lose some stress from this. So yeah, of course we'll go with the suffragan bishop Sergios here and say this is outrageous. There, look at that. We hit level 3, high chance to upgrade our education chance. Come on. Can we get to level 4? I mean, everything is going our way. From dust, the plague is coming over here. So yeah, let's do it. We must spare no expense to rebuild. We've got the money still. So yeah, let's see how that continues here. The halls of the University of Constantinople offer echoes with the debates of students and teachers, some of which escalates into notorious rivalries like that between Gennadios and Sergios. When I find them today, they are, as usual, screaming at each other, trying to prove whose field of study is better equipped to discuss Aristotelic logic. Something less usual, however, is that they suddenly notice me approaching and ask me to take a position. Of course, they want to know the Empress's position. Gennadios is right. Sergios pursues the worthiest knowledge. Or there are great merits in both disciplines. Oh, do we take this shot? I think that we will say that. Come on, 50-50 shot. The teachers are unimpressed. No, that could have got us to level 4, I bet you. But oh well. 11 days left. Will we get any last chance to do it here? It doesn't look like it. This has been... Oh, I think we did it. We lost the minus touch trait. Yeah, level 5, Golden Sovereign. Heck yeah, we'll take a look at that in a second there. This has been such an amazing experience. When I left, I couldn't even imagine the number of wise men that study at Byzantium. The depths of their thinking and the breadth of their research. Just being part of their same environment has made me a much better person. With my new gained knowledge, I can make my way home very satisfied. Knowledge is power. We gain 3 stewardship lifestyle perks. There we go. So that is awesome. Oh, and we get a book too. Look at that. Nice. Oh man, our stewardship lifestyle is gonna go up so fast when we switch over to that. Let's see. Collect taxes effectiveness. Let's get that one for sure. Cutting cornerstones could be good. Golden obligation. Meritocracy. Courtier and guest opinion. That could be good as well. Let's see. Defensive measures. I don't mind going cutting cornerstones here. So we'll get that one. Professional workforce. Construction time as well. But you know what? Meritocracy. I think, well, rather than going straight down one of these, I think I just want to spend these on like a couple different ones here. So courtier and guest opinion plus 15 is just going to be nice to keep our court from, trying to take us out. So yeah, let's take a look at this trait. Golden Sovereign. Rarely do I end up getting the 5-star trait. But here we go. Stewardship plus 10. Learning plus 3. Vassal taxes plus 25%. That's absolutely going to offset, that minus 15 monthly income. Stewardship lifestyle experience plus 50. And look, we gain monthly learning lifestyle experience too. So even though we are on learning right now, as our lifestyle, so that's gonna boost us there as well. So I think we'll probably just go and get maybe a couple of them, like maybe faithful, zealous proselytizer, and then maybe religious icon. So I think that, yeah, maybe we'll probably go down those 3, and then we'll switch back over to wealth focus here because we're gonna level up in that extremely quickly. considering what we have here. So we got this royal court. We got a book here that we can put somewhere, right? Fine law and ordinance. Yeah, let's put that right over. Which one of these books is? Well, let's just put it there. So that's fine. I don't know which book we replaced. Don't really care. What do we have here? A little event? 2 palfreys. Grand Prince Constantine of Volhynia has bestowed upon me a most gracious gift, a couple of well-bred palfreys, 1 mare and 1 stallion. My lady, my stable master, beckons me over to the stallion. Look at those muscles and those hindquarters. This one could serve well in war. They will serve the lords and ladies of the court. I will train the stallion myself. Ooh, the horse throws you? No. They will both fetch a fine price. No, I think they will serve the lords and ladies of the court. Yeah, I don't think we're the type of character who would seek to tame the stallion. Oh, Georgia? Georgia. Mongols. Oh, well, you know what? That's relatively historical anyways, but wow. I think Georgia collapsed. Well, that offers some opportunities. Oh no, Georgia's still got a little bit over here. All right, so we can, but they're not going to be very strong, so friggin' Mongols still got so many troops here. The Mongol invasion of Russia. Ugh, man. I don't want to have to face the Mongols, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, we can emerge from seclusion. Is it safe to emerge? Oh yeah, it looks like it's safe. All right, let's do that. Emerge from seclusion. We take a little bit of stress because we are shy and we liked being in seclusion. But I mean, is this time? Do we take back, do we take the reins into our own hands and the regency, the selfless regency of Princess Stefania? I mean, we learned as much as we could, and I think our sister Princess Agath could get married. Yeah, you know what? Let's end the regency. Let us finally rule on our own. Although, of course, we're going to take good advice from Princess Stefania. So, go. Let's see. Our sister can get married. Let's take a look at who we could ally her with. Alliance power. She could get betrothed to the King of Hungary. That might not be a terrible idea. They're actually relatively powerful and relatively close by, which is both things that I look at here. What about the Hohenstaufen of Ulm? Oh, they're strong as well, man. That's quite powerful. And this is a imperial dynasty here. Oh no, I don't think we want to get that sister marrying into an imperial dynasty. Nor do we want her to actually... You know what? Considering this is Gabriella's daughter, and she's Massalian and Greek, I actually don't think that we want her to marry anybody who could, be a threat to us. So what about the Poles? Like, they're pretty far away right here, right? Let's just send her way off into Poland here. Or marry her to Duke Humbert of Ostfalen. Vassal in the Holy Roman Empire. Yeah, we could send her way up there. And, it does give us actually a relatively strong alliance. So, I'm going to do that. So, that's still a pretty strong alliance. He had 12,000 troops, so that ain't too bad there. There we go. So, we get that alliance as well, which is perfect. So, yeah, look at this. We're making good money over here. So, honestly, not too bad. An inspired person can be sponsored. You want to go on an adventure to Tibet? Ooh, her skill is legendary. Chagur Ijigyak. All right. We'll send you 155. Bring us back something cool from Tibet. All right, let's see here. The Knight of the Wolf can be reinstated. Let's take a look here. Oh, Bjorn. Nice. Let's look at the inactive accolades first, though. The Knight Most Daring, strongest of the banners. Could the Knight Most Daring... Oh, Lunardo? you know what? Let's get Leonardo back in there. Can we get a successor? Oh yeah, let's get Bjorn as Alistair's successor. So you know what, Alistair, teach Bjorn everything that you know. He's 17 years old. Teach him to be a strong knight for us. And you know what? I think we're gonna make Alistair one of our personal bodyguards. We'll switch him up for Sergios over here. There we go. Sergios doesn't really like it, but he's still our personal champion, so he still likes us well enough. But yeah, we can definitely trust Bjorn over here as a member of our personal bodyguard there. So yeah, I mean, things are looking pretty good. I do think we'll probably need to do some expansion here. Oh, Athens just broke down a little bit here. Oh, look at this. Duke Hierotheos of Athens. Yeah, look at this. He's only got 400 troops. Oh, because he's a populist peasant leader. Well, yeah, it's time to seize the imperial duchy over there. So let's absolutely just go and get that done, I guess. So let's raise up an army over here. And let's just quickly take care of Athens. Let's bring Athens back into the realm. Aspiration funded. I want to possess something truly unique. Sure. Yeah, bring me something truly unique. That's fine with me. We are losing like a little bit of money, but yeah, we're making good money here. To the thoughtful Kaiserin Margaret, I call on you to honor an alliance and fight alongside the French against the English. Very well. We will honor our alliance with the French here. We'll bring up our troops, and then we'll probably send half of our army to assist the French, and we'll keep the other half over here to siege these guys down. So which one of these has our trebuchets and stuff? All right, can you go and hit them first, though? And then we'll send you to go and siege Attica. And then we'll send this half of the army to just go and... Oh, well, there we go. That was easy enough. Captured this peasant leader, and let's just enforce our demands there. That was quick. I guess we don't need to worry about... oh, look at that. We got another 300 troops over here. We can disband them, stand down, they will return home. Yeah, because we're not going to need them. And I don't think we need all of our troops to assist here. What is the French war even about? The French de jure war. Oh, they're trying to take back... France. Okay, that's going to leave England with only Rennes. Or Rennes. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't think we need to send in all of our armies, so we'll send in the ones that have the sieging units, because that's probably going to be the most useful there. So yeah, we'll disband this half of the army, and we'll send this half of the army to go and assist the French over here. Master Hierotheos conquered our realm. You and your foul house have wrested my duchy from me, but I will not give up so easily. Ha, this fool has spirit. Became your rival. Oh, he establishes an adventurer camp. Got the Attican Guardians. Oh, so we I guess because we didn't execute him, he decided to go and become an adventurer. All right, well, let's disband this half of the army, and we'll send this one over here. Freaking peasants, man. Repay loan. When did we take a loan? 450 to Grandmaster Gouger. I don't remember taking back, but I guess we'll pay it off. And we can hold court as well. First time holding court as the Kaiserin in our own right. Let us hear the petitioners. Duke Gelder. Duke Gelder the Bolder. Hello, that's a good nickname. My lady, the threat of Serbia weighs heavily on my mind. King Rastko looms across the border, only days from the gates of Ceres and House of von Ceres' hearths. You must help me fortify my land. Stirmonian soldiers and the fortifications are all that stand between the Roman Empire and ruin. Your responsibilities may indeed justify such privileges. Fortification rights granted. You speak truce. Steermon must be fortified. Oh, we could fortify the capital. Nonsense. There is no threat. I'm fine with giving him fortification rights. Mayor Serapion comes forward, proceeding with a marked caution. Your Grace, my city of Rendina grows rich by our burghers' dealings with the trading ships that which ply the havens along the Empire's coast. We have made our town and you prosperous and deserve greater influence over Chalkidike. Chalkidike is yours to rule. Nope. Such privileges may be justified. I don't want to give. No, it's not. Well, I mean, we get a pretty good bonus from that mine there, though. You ask too much. There must be some other way. 100% chance. Yeah, they gain a mercantile charter. Development growth. Yeah, you know what? Let's just give it a mercantile charter. That's gonna reduce its holding taxes a little bit, but at least we keep it. And the development goes up, which will increase the mine as well. My vassal, Mayor Herman, approaches the throne with a young man in tow. Mayor Herman and Bodek von Klingenberg. Okay. My liege in Kaiserin, he spouts, my acquaintance Bodek von Klingenberg seeks the honor of service in your retinue of knights. Given the opportunity to prove his quality, yeah, he is capable. Wow, he's very capable, actually. The man knows his way around an axe. Grandmaster, Grandmaster Fuakarta always needs men. Yeah, let's send him to join the Teutonic Order here. Because we are holy after all, so there we go. Yeah, he can become a holy, member, a Teutonic Knight. My business here is done. Well done. Excellent. So yeah, that's I think the start of Kaiserin Margaret's reign is looking pretty decent here. I mean, we've got that 5-star trait. We're making great money. We've got our army coming over here to France to assist. Oh, the French army just got the. Oh no, we defeated the enemy there. Oh no, we lost. Wow, we actually lost. Huh. Well, you know what? I think we're still going to be able to pull off a victory here against the English. Those damned English. But we will have to see how that goes in the next episode. If you enjoyed this one, please do like and subscribe to the channel. Until the next one, Wanderers, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you then.